What's up, fellas? It's great to see you, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. Today we're talking about Nato straps and what a difference it can make and what a facelift it can give any old watch. Also, I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can lace them to move the hardware around your wrist. So let's jump right into it. So Nato straps are an incredible way to give any old watch a facelift or just to give it a new look entirely. So this watch, my Seiko, came with the metal bracelet, and I really like how this looks with the red and blue strap. I think it looks fantastic. And if you saw my other video, you saw the old, my cheap Timex that I picked up from Walmart, and I did put it on this Nato strap because the leather strap that it came with was absolutely horrible. The other thing is I have a couple Nixon watches, and this one, I really like the blue dial on this one. It came with this leather strap. Now this is Horween leather. It's supposed to be fairly decent. I think it is fairly decent. But as you can see, I'll drop a close-up in here. It just is really wearing out there. I keep having to cut these threads off. It just looks worn out and not very attractive. So I picked up this blue Nato strap, and I think it looks really good with the blue dial and the silver case. It's such a cheap and easy way to give any watch a brand new look. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to show you two different ways to lace the Nato strap to actually relocate the hardware on two different places on your wrist. All right guys, so I'm going to show you two different ways you can do this. So starting with the 12 o'clock position, you're going to start there, make sure your Nato is upside down. Go through the first spring pin and take it all the way until it stops, basically. Then you're going back through the other spring pin. The last thing, you're going through this buckle here, and you're pretty much done at this point. So when you have this on the wrist, this is how this method works. It basically puts the hardware up here at the top, right? A lot of people like that. It seems to be the most traditional way to do it. However, there is another way you can do it so you can move this hardware down underneath. Let's give that a go. All right, so here we go. Again, starting with 12 o'clock here, going upside down. Make sure your Nato is also upside down. Go through the 12 o'clock position. What you're doing, though, is when you pull this through, you don't pull it all the way through like you did before. You're basically going to where you get this buckle right at about the middle of the watch, right about here. You're not going all the way up. From here, secure it through the other spring pin. From here, you're just making this loop right there, and this is where your wrist is going to go. So this method is a little trickier to get buckled up because you're kind of working against gravity here. It's also a brand new Nato strap, but if I can get this quickly, I will show you. Here you go. There you go, fellas, just like that. So what this does now on the wrist is you don't have the hardware up here at the top. You have all the hardware underneath as a traditional watch would have the buckle down here. Not bad. I don't know which way you prefer, which way I prefer. I kind of like both. I think, though, this way works a little bit better on some of the smaller watch cases that I have. But anyway, this is not a bad look. Guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you're into men's lifestyle content, kind of like this, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Guys, take care, be safe, and we'll see you real soon in a brand new video.